player who's not afraid to show off his skills.
Pass to Cassell. This one for three. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Lillard outside. And again, it's the Lakers.
And this is what Dame time is all about. A bucket right when you need it most.
George passes to Cassell. Here's Nash from outside the second bucket of the night.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Green driving to the basket.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number one. And rule number two, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
Pass to Cassell. There's the triple. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And that'll tie this game up.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now Green. 9 points in the game. And it's hammered home by Green.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
The three. George drops in the three.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Green, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Lillard on the take. Chalk up two there.
I mean, he makes those in his sleep.
And
I'm sure Lillard's hit harder in practice.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Wide open look. And the basket by Nash. Nash has got 8 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
Here's Cassell, covered by Wembanyama. Martin, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Edwards. Driving inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And a deep three from Curry. Oh, he drains the three. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure
the previous play is under review.
Review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Lakers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hi.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And for the Lakers, they've got Jalen Green, Wembanyama out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Curry in at the 2.
Bailing out his team. Jalen Green finds points.
And for Utah, pass to Delk from downtown. Rebound by the Lakers.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick of the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, BA? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
All NBA players play with confidence, but RJ sure
realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role of their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
Got it. They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
can they get it? And it's laid up and in by Walker.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Morant. Again, the Lakers.
With his ability to create or attack the rim, look, that jumper is always going to be available for Morant.
And Utah calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And from the side. Oh,
yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh!
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Here's Cassell. The Jazz again can't hit.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Delk. He gets it in there. So it's the Lakers now. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Throws it up high, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Lakers, number 1. The 4th spot held by Utah.
A stat every team wants to excel in, three-point shooting. Both of these teams were fantastic from deep last season.
Delk gets the bucket.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to Green from deep. Look at Green. showing off his range.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Morant. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
George outside. Here's Camby. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he recovers it. Here's Morant. He has 6. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Utah has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
George outside. Poke loose. Clock at 4. Pass to Nash. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Lakers.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
George against Curry. Edwards a screen on George. And a deep 3 from Curry. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Almost converts despite the contact.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Green. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Green's got 7 now in this quarter. The Jazz shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Let's make some noise. Coming out before the Jazz High Squad. Let's hear it for your Jazz High Squad.
Here's George. Over to the left wing. And another miss by Utah. Green. The kick out. Curry. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And there it is for him. Wembanyama's gotten his first basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Nash. And again, it's Utah.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Edwards with it. Right side Green. And so it's Los Angeles in command. And with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Utah Jazz.
One place that they're losing ground is on the backboard. And it's not that they've been terrible. They've just been simply outworked.
You know what it's called, Ernie?
What's that? Oh, got it.
That would be called poor communication.
And since we have a Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Lakers, Wembanyama out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Lillard in at the point. Utah's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Can be. That's good.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Here's Edwards. He has 6. And again, it's the Lakers.
Oh, that in-between game, the 15, 18-footer. The defense will give that to Edwards, and you cannot stop everything.
Here's Nash. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point. Point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
George passes to Cassell. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And he's going for the oop here. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Here's Nash. He's got 14. And Utah calls time here.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Nikola Jokic is second.
Not a lot of guys have better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Utah's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Camby. He's got 6. For 3, George. Edwards pulls it in. Morant on his way. And then Morant with the jam.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, there will always be players looking to change teams, but Commissioner Silver said, quote, when a player asks to be moved, it has a ripple effect. Lots of other players are impacted by that as well. It's one of those issues that we intend to discuss and see if there are remedies for this. Brian, interesting to see what comes of those talks.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. All right, Allie, good stuff.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Goes up on the wing, and Morant gets it to go on the assist from Wembanyama. Morant's got 11 points here in the second half. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Walker, he's checked in for Martin. And the Lakers also making a change. Poole, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Walker's shot is off. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. They get it again.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Here's Nash. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
That was let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Los Angeles. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Puts it up from 12. A nice shot by Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Cassell. Takes the 3. Jokic grabs the board.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And there's the lob. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Take it away. To the inside. Walker. The 3. And another miss by Utah. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run.
The ever-expanding skill set of Edwards. Nice dish right there.
1:07 left in the 3rd. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Once again for your Jazz.
And so it's Utah with it. And here's George. He's got 6. 5 on the clock. Hits a 3-pointer. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's Poole to drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Here's Floyd. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Poole outside. And he lobs it up. Inside. Nice shot by Walker.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
3 seconds left. And Floyd gets it to go.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time. Running down on the shot clock. And the Lakers lead by 19. Utah is shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And for the Lakers, Nikola Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Hood Schifino in at the 1. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Lakers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just own that part of the floor in this one.
6 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Jokic. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
The rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Edwards slams it in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Cassell. And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider, Richard?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that and changing that would mess with history.
Pass to Cassell. Got it from about 16 feet.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
The Lakers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Edwards looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. It's good. Edwards got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Here he goes. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Now a timeout called by Utah.